Welcome back to the Dixie Highway Bike Tour, folks. It is Cinco de Mayo. I have taken a nice long break down here in Southwest Florida, and it's time to hit the road again. We are going to be taking US 41 through the Everglades. It's a little bit more than a 100-mile long journey to end up in Miami. I have been enjoying myself greatly down here. Beautiful beaches. I am in the Bonita Springs area, Fort Myers Beach area. Beautiful beaches, the water unbeatable. And I was also able to see friends and family who were vacationing down here, who I stayed with for the duration of this break. If there's one thing that this traveling and these long journeys by bicycle can tell you and teach you is the importance of friends and family. It really makes you appreciate what you have when you go long periods without. With that being said, it's early afternoon. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna ride today. I'm back on the road for the first time in a little bit, nearly a month. So we're gonna see how it goes. It's really hot. The sun is beaming down. I'm not complaining. You remember where I started. So with that being said, without a further ado, let's get riding. I'm literally dripping. This is gonna be quite an interesting journey through the Everglades. No doubt about it. Day one back out on the road after this little break, and I'm really questioning what I just got myself into here. It's gonna be a short day. I'm only going about 20 miles. We have temperatures that are soaring into the 90s, and the sun is unforgiving, to say the least. So day one is just gonna be from Estero to Naples. I have a hotel room in Naples where I'm going to be preparing for tomorrow's ride, which is gonna take me into the middle of the Everglades. I didn't really do a whole lot of preparing. I've been doing a whole lot of relaxing while I've been down here. And now that I'm looking at what's ahead of me, this is actually gonna be a lot more difficult than I thought. Just because it's gonna be extremely remote and services are going to be almost non-existent going through this stretch here. So we're gonna do it because I have no other option. But it might not be, well, it definitely won't be easy, and it might not be pretty, but I'll figure it out. 7:30 a.m. I'm leaving Naples right now. I'm about to stop at the Publix on my way out, pick up some water, some food, and we're hitting the Glades. folks, it is impressively hot outside right now. I am at the intersection of US 41 and 29. I think that I'm gonna go stop in Everglades City today and get a motel room because camping in this would be miserable. All right, we are in at the Everglades City Motel. It's noon. They got me in early. They got me $20 off. I rode a whopping 32, maybe a little bit more miles today. So not a huge day, but with this intense heat and humidity and the repetitive nature of riding through something like a swamp, the miles get to you quick. So I'm gonna rest, eat, and enjoy the rest of this day and try to be on the road even earlier than I was this morning tomorrow, because that's gonna be the only way that I'm gonna be able to get good miles in. And I have food. I'm going to get all the supplies I need today, so tomorrow I just wake up, have some coffee, eat, and I'm on the road. $6 a.m. sharp, trying to get on the road before that afternoon heat. I am leaving Everglades City and hopefully we'll be making it into Miami. So we'll see. It's about 62 miles. I think I can handle it. About 15 miles down and I'm sweating heavy, but what can you expect out here? It's the Everglades, man. $9 a.m. here. I'm about halfway. So I think I could bang out 30 miles from 9 a.m. to 12. If I was able to bang out 30 miles, maybe even a little bit more than 30 miles from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. It's like what happens is you're riding, you start working up a sweat, working up a sweat, working up a sweat till you get really, really hot. And then you stop, and then you pour sweat, and then you slowly start cooling off and the sweat dries. and then you're pretty much good to go, and you're cooled down. At least that's what I've been experiencing. I'm almost through. I've probably drank close to a gallon of water, and it's not even 9 a.m. On top of that, I'm just Cliff Bar. I got Belvita, those Belvita like breakfast cracker biscuits. I stopped about 15 miles ago, had a snack, water. This 15 miles, snack, water. Pretty much trying to keep my blood sugar at a more stable level, not get into those drops where you feel exhausted. And also the sodium and sugars that I'm losing through my sweat I can replace through food. So probably about 5-10 more minutes here, put on another layer of sunscreen, and we're going to try to bang out the second half of this ride. Let's go! Officially out of the swamp.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Almost to the end of the day. Got a cheap room near the airport. Did over 70 miles today in some scorching heat. So the rest of the day is probably just gonna be resting up, and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do next after. Well, here we are, folks. I'm in the heart of downtown Miami. I have purchased my Amtrak ticket. I'll probably make it down to Miami Beach today, but this is the last ride of the Dixie Highway bike tour. So I'm just here to enjoy myself, and then I'm headed back up tomorrow. Kitty, kitty. I'd let you in if I could. There you have it. That's Miami Beach. I'm about to head back inland, maybe hang out downtown for a few, and then that's back to the room. I think this was a great last day in Florida, but I'm definitely excited to get home. May 9th, 2022. I'm rolling up to the Miami Amtrak station. It's about 11:15. My train leaves at 11:45. I'll be on my way back up north.